So like if we were at a restaurant, right?
I
I'm sitting down
think
at
you're a man.
and I'm sitting down at the table and you're telling the waiter, hey, I want to go sit with blank. What would you use?
With you?
He doesn't know my name. Yeah.
Well,
So I'm
with-
sitting
with
over there.
That guy.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
That guy. You're going to typically use he or him, or you're going to say that guy, like you just said.
Correct.
Because you're ascribing the male gender to me based on my
Yes, and
performative
I
characteristics.
say I could be an error. Maybe you are a biological woman.
And then you'd
that
correct
takes-
yourself, right?
That take maybe not.
So that's what that is
that's
exactly what we're trying to say.
Hold on,
is,
so the question is that, do you think that womanhood can then be assumed just through costume design?
it's not costume design.
What is it then?
It's performative social
performative.
characteristics.
So you could
yes,
act
that's
it.
what gender is.
Okay,
great
got
job.
it. So you
Yes.
could it's like a theater troupe.
It's not a theater troupe.
So
These are social. These are social
womanhood
categories.
can be appropriated.
No, they're categories. That's
So
what it is.
So there's nothing inherent about the chromosomes. There's nothing that.
Correct. Yes.
Wow, we disagree. So there's nothing inherent about having a period or being able to give birth or the specific hormonal
In
makeup.
different cultures, we've ascribed that to womanhood. If you go back to other cultures spanning thousands of
Yeah,
years,
for sure.
you'll see a difference when it
I
comes
know.
to those
Like
types
for
of
example, the
categories.
Mayans had plenty of people that were schizophrenic, right? So that means nothing to me, right?
Okay,
So,
we have people that say they're hearing things from God. Would you say that's schizophrenic?
Well, not necessarily. It built Western civilization and
Okay,
common
cool.
law and due process and
All right.
individual rights.
I just
and
wanted to hear that your
defense of the unborn and the greatest civilization ever. You know, that voice from God happened to build the greatest nation ever to exist in the history of the world. That's
okay,
fine.
I think the minds would say the same thing. That's the problem with presuppositional arguments.
Yeah, let's go down
is that
to-
you could say
can
anything.
we go visit
I mean,
the-
God's telling me
can we
right
go
now
visit
that,
the
that
Mayan
you're a
nation?
fish. Do you think that's real?
Can we go visit the Mayan nation? They didn't last that long, did they?
Yeah, over killing and violence, and you can justify that if you like.
You mean
if
all
like
the
keep
child
going into it.
sacrifice
And
they
this is
did
the
on the
condescending
top of
tone that
temples?
why I'm trying to match it is because
You mean
I'm
all the
just
child
matching the
sacrifice the Aztecs, Mayans, and Incans did on the top of temples? Great
Do
civilization.
you want to go back into the
But-
Old Testament? Let's bring Parker up in here
But-
and talk about
hold
all
on,
the
wait,
child
hold on, no.
child marriage,
hold
and we
on,
can talk
wait,
about the
wh-
justification of rape.
Where was child sacrifice ever in the Bible?
When Isaac was
Oh,
almost fucking
hold on.
sacrificed
Well, hold
by
on.
his dad.